And we talked about the foul trouble. That's the third on Giovanni De Nicolau, UTSA starting point guard. Well, both teams were in the double bonus in the first half. Now De Nicolau has picked up 3. Nick Allen is still out there with 2, along with Shane Tamara and Zachary Simmons for North Texas. They have 2 first half fouls.
You know, and these referees tonight have been very consistent, so it's up to the players to try to figure this out.
Lawson 1 of 2 from the line. Fronin kick out to Allen, who got it going early for UTSA, scored 6 of their first 8 points, but tosses it away for another turnover.
And this is how they started the first half, with a couple of early turnovers and then kind of cleaned it up a little bit. But 7 in the first half is, I'm sure, something that Coach Henson addressed to his team at half.
Tamara has that range and knocks it through.
And so his second half is off to a good start. Again, just 1 of 5 shooting the ball in the first half for one of their better scoring threats. And
Tamara's only points have been 3s. He's 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. Had 19 points, 9 rebounds last year in a win against UTSA. Wallace got bumped to De Nicolau over the top and down to North Texas. Smart lost it up anyway, and it's no good.
Good strong rebound, though, by Allen. UTSA's got to try to find to get one in the hole. And North Texas comes out storming in the second half.
Well, UTSA opened it up against Rice about 5 minutes into the second half on Thursday. Went on a 17-3 run to put the game out of reach. And Nick Allen trying to spark something with a 3.
Kind of how he started the game. And he certainly has that in his holster whenever he wants it, seemingly.
Well, he's got 9. Wallace leads all Roadrunners with 11. Most of those have come on 3-pointers. We've seen this team knock down plenty of 3s. They had 15 against Nebraska, double-digit 3s made against Rice, and 15 the last time we did a broadcast against Bethany. A.J. Lawson now has another basket here in the second half. He's got 8.
One of those guys you're thinking, hey, man, move the ball. It's like, forget you. I'm going hard to the rack and spin one in.
And another turnover by UTSA. Well, tonight's second half of CSN basketball is presented by MySA.com, the largest voice in South Texas for 150 years. And this was a very close game for most of the first half before about a 4-minute spurt when UTSA went on an 8-0 run. North Texas brought it back, and now they have chopped it to 4 points, or 2 points rather.
Well, Ryan Woolridge, again, that quick first step. Really an easy basket for himself on one end, but just look at how explosive this cat is.
That's
how many dribbles that is. 2 dribbles, a couple of steps, and a bunny.
Foul on the other end went on Shane Tamara, so he comes out. That's his 3rd.
And all of a sudden, it's game on.
And there's Woolridge, the stat line, 6 points, 4 rebounds, almost replicating the balance effort he had against UTSA last year. 13 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and 8 steals.
And UTSA did a really good job of controlling the tempo and playing the way that they wanted to play in the first half, but so far it's been all North Texas doing what they want to do.
And there's an offensive foul, so another turnover gives the ball back to North Texas. And UTSA has had 3 empty trips here in the first 3 minutes of this second half.
Well, North Texas doing a really good job cutting off the pass right there. As you see, sending another guy at the guy running towards the basket and setting his feet and picking up the charge.
All second half replays are presented by Thomas J. Henry. When you or your family need help, call Thomas J. Henry, 24/7 nights and weekends, 210-656-1000. Ball on the deck, Allen and De Nicolau tying up Zachary Simmons.
When North Texas has come out of this locker room really on fire, going hard to the rack, attacking, playing defense, and then both teams trying to hustle and pick up that 50-50 ball. You expect this game to get a little more intense, too, as the game goes on now, too, with it being so close.
I mean, that's what you get when you have conference play. The coaches talked about just a plethora of film on the opponent. There's more available. You're innately a little more familiar because you see these guys once or twice a year. And it's probably similar talent scheme.
Agreed. And I mean, you know, you talked about neither one of these teams being very big, so they're going to play roughly the same style, you know, shoot a lot of threes, play really good perimeter defense because they got really athletic guards. UTSA's just got to figure out a way to get back to the rhythm that they started this game with.
Well, UTSA led by as many as 13 with 4 minutes left in the half, and another travel call, and Steve Henson is irate.
Well, they're calling everything. I mean, to their credit, they've been consistent.
For UTSA, that's already their 12th turnover. A team that went on the road at a Big Ten opponent in Nebraska and only turned it over 6 times. Now 12 turnovers here at home.
Yeah.
But they've been so good this year.
Little too many, that's for sure. And that's why this game is tightened up, because they've had a bunch of turnovers here to start the second half.
Jackson pops it ahead, but no one there to help him out. And then the official got knocked down by Jackson. He's down behind the play. Chaos everywhere. Smart gets the foul, almost got the basket behind his back, but he'll go to the line once again.
Boy, just all kinds of scrambling going on. It all started with Javon Jackson knocking the ball away, and then it was helter-skelter on the back end here.
The foul
be very, very careful with this guy Smart and his hands on the basketball. Almost threw that ball behind his head and got it to go.
The foul is called on Jackson, his second. Now Smart, their leading scorer, averages over 18 points a game. Now has 15. And more than half of them have come from the free throw line. He's 8 for 9 from the line.
Yeah, and just 3 of 8 from the floor. But again, he's smart enough to know, no pun intended. I mean, he's getting rewarded for being aggressive and going to the hole.
We have a tie ball game. UTSA hasn't scored in 2.5 minutes. North Texas clawing back after that momentum with the half basket by Smart. But there's Fronin, as you said earlier, always seems to have the timely layup in this one.
Oh, he just did a great job setting up his defender. It acted like he was going to go left, and then that spin move went to his strong side and got the layup.
Mean Green and Roadrunners both 1-0 in conference.
Oh, what a tough
force
shot.
layup drops in.
Can't do any better on defense there for Jackson. And just tip your cap to Woolridge for muscling it in.
Woolridge already has 5 this half. 8 for the game. Allen. There's that nice physics and the geometry off the basket.
Yeah, just putting it on the floor and beating his man to the hole. Nice finish.
Back and forth they go, basket for basket. A lot of good guards in this conference and on the floor right now. Woolridge sizing up the freshman Wallace, and he got it tipped away. That'll bring a timeout on the court. What a start to the second half. Back and forth. North Texas tied it up. UTSA clawing back out in front. 2-point game. The Roadrunners lead early second.